Davis Alexander. He is now in some elite company. He is 7-0 to start his career.
Throwing again. Caught! 5! Touchdown! Wow, Alexander. Alexander looks over the top to Charleston. Rambo! Touchdown, Alouettes!
Stays on his feet along the sideline to the end zone. Alexander does it himself.
The record to start a CFL career is 8-0. Now Davis Alexander has a glorious shot at that.
Davis Alexander returned to the lineup for the Alouettes.
Yeah, when he left, they were 3-0, 75% completion percentage, 5 touchdowns, just the 2 interceptions, and without him, have lost 2 straight. So Montreal and their fans real happy to get their starter back.
Just 18.5 points per game without him. When he's in the lineup, they average 35. Huge difference. On the run to his right, has a completion on the far side of the field, and that is into the hands of Tyler Sneed to get Montreal started.
Yeah, nice little play action, easy half rollout for Davis Alexander just to get started. Little rollout to the right. He's got receiver open in the flat after the play action. Nice way to get started.
15 yards to Tyler Sneed. Already 300 yards on the season. Coming in this one for Sneed. He's caught 3 options out to his wide side left. Quickly to the right. Davis Alexander. More on him when we return to Montreal. Davis Alexander back at the helm of this Montreal offense. Already in some pretty good company there, isn't he?
Yeah, if he gets to 8-0, he ties Danny McManus.
Straight years. Alexander, Rambo, first down and a little bit more. Rambo again, and that's a hot shot that he gets underneath at the Toronto 50. That's a quick hitter, near side. Speaker for the first time today. Very close to a first down, and they do have it. This is a nice response here from Montreal after a 7-minute drive for the Argonauts. Big drive from Toronto, just over 7 minutes, and now Davis Alexander looking to respond.
And about 5 yards from comfortable field goal range at the very least.
Jose Maltos, long on the years, 50s, connecting at just under 89%. Pressure from Toronto. Alexander found his fullback.
Oh, man, I just watched Davis Alexander after the throw kneel down on one knee right after the throw, and I went, oh, no, oh, no. And then he went and tied his shoe.
Oh. So that's okay. That's okay.
Well, we're looking from the booth now. Watch, here he goes, and then he watches this, and then he goes down, and I thought, oh. And then, no, it was just got to get my shoe tied. There we go.
No reason to panic. Alexander, near side.
Well, Speaker got the ball just in time to turn around and be able to absorb this hit and actually, become the nail or become the hammer a little bit here. See how he gets a chance to turn and then lower the shoulder.
Davis Alexander is going to look to pick up the first down here and keep this drive alive. Looks to his left, throws to his left. Speaker wide open. First down, Montreal inside the 30. 8 of 11 in his return so far. For more on Davis Alexander, let's send it down to Matthew Shinetti.
Yeah, Glenn, I was watching in that last series when Davis Alexander went down to check his shoes, just as you were, because he's been dealing with this hamstring issue for months as he was training in the offseason. But competition is who Davis Alexander is. Not only tonight is he looking at 7-0 and potentially looking to tie Danny McManus for the best start a QB has had in the CFL. But when we asked him this week, other records that he's holding right now, he had no problem telling us that right now he's on a 68-0 winning streak in pickleball in the Al's locker room. The last guy to beat him was Cody Fajardo, but the one he said he was really proud of is a real good relationship with Tyler Sneed. He's on a 25-game heater in NHL 25 that he's carrying against his friend in the offense. This guy, as Jason Moss says, just likes to win, guys.
So confirmed, Tyler Sneed sucks at NHL 25.
In an nice fat 7-yard average.
Alexander down the field to the 50. Now inside it as he goes to Austin Mack for the first time today.
Nice protection up front. Austin Mack showing his great speed down the field and then turning it in. Best throw of the night in the return of Davis Alexander, with Austin Mack coming right back to the ball.
It's the longest throw of the night as well. 26 yards to Mack. Alouettes in business, trailing by 7. And another quick completion to Speaker. 4 receivers to the left this time for Alexander. Looks over the middle, escapes the pocket, has some room to run, and he's going to take off. Wants the first down, and he's got it. A lunge ahead will do the trick. Alexander feeling some pressure, trying to bounce it to the outside on the run. Near side, Sneed was just waiting there, wide open, and it's a first down for the Alouettes.
Yeah, when he redirected after he caught the ball, he did step out of bounds. That's right below our location, and Sneed does make the nice catch here. A little improvisation from Davis Alexander. Bounces around, gets outside, finds the open man. There he stepped with that right foot. About 2 yards past the marker.
Second catch of the game for Sneed. Davis, how important was it to get the run game going before the end of the half?
Yeah, I mean, we've had some RPOs. I've been pulling it every time. We got to get our run game involved, got to get our big boys involved, and run the ball well.
We're all looking at you when you're running and you're going down, you're coming. How you feeling?
I feel pretty good. I mean, I don't think it's hindering me much. I'm able to get away if I need to. I don't think they've gotten to me much, so yeah.
Appreciate this. Thank you. Left the field after making that last tackle. 2nd and 8. Alexander hammered as he throws. Long way to go here as well, but the Argos are in the driver's seat. Alexander, far side of the field. As well, they work from the Argo 50. Quickly this time to Letcher. And that's his first catch of the game. Takes him down to the 45, 5-yard pickup.
Well, it's almost must score here to get back, try to crawl back in this game, although they know how quickly it can turn when you think back to that BC game. Montreal had pretty much control of that one from start to finish and then lost in the final few seconds.
Alexander wanting to throw again. And he does one in there to Austin Mack.
Yeah, Austin Mack got to get familiar with Wynton McManus. You know, Wynton McManus, when we talk about leadership quite often and don't really get into it, but here's an analogy that might help. You know, when you're kids and you've got kids and you know what it's like, and it's a thunderstorm, lightning outside, and your kids are looking straight at dad to see if he's worried.
And I am.
No, you're supposed to not be worried.
Sorry.
Okay, so you're not worried, so they're calm. That's what happens when you get your leader back. Sometimes it's going sideways, and everybody's looking at that guy going, are you worried? And if he doesn't look worried, you're okay.
Meanwhile, the Nielsen family's hiding in the basement. Alexander rolls to his left, dumps it off. Thomas Erlington's got it. And that's going to be another first down. Brought in this time. Alexander dumps it off. And that will be a first down as he found Rambo, who was involved heavily early in the game, but it has been quiet since.
Now, I like this two-play combination from Jason Moss to run to Thomas Erlington on the first down. You saw D'Arcangelo jump and be hesitant in the hole. This time they fake it up the middle. D'Arcangelo jumps in the hole, and they dump it off inside to Rambo. Lots of football to be played left.
No field goal here. Alexander, end zone shot to the corner. Got it. Touchdown. Alouettes. Cole Speaker. That'll work.
Davis Alexander. That accuracy that we were used to in the 3-0 start, it's back. He teardrops this one over the defenders, right in the corner.
Midfield, Alexander starts it on the run. He's in trouble, gets it away, and it's caught on the near side. Taken ahead, looks like a first down for the second time. He goes to Jacob Mason.
Andrew Chatfield thought he had himself a sack. He was on his horse trying to run down Davis Alexander. I mean, he gets outside. Look at 94, just hustling. Big dive there. Not quite. Not number 6. Not yet.
Third time in this game that Alexander has found a fullback. The work from the Toronto 41. Down 11. Trying to set something up. It might work for Speaker, and he's got some room. Speaker down to the 10. Staying on his feet. Still going, and they'll stop him inside the 5. The Alouettes are in business.
Outstanding call from Jason Moss with the double screen. There goes Sean Thomas Erlington out of the backfield to set it up like it looks like it's going to the right. Fullback going to the right. That's where Davis Alexander turns first, then he flips his hip. And what a catch by Cole Speaker. I mean, he had to one-hand that almost as he's trying to find his blocking that's coming out there. But here, watch this. Just stab it. He can get both hands on it, but that was quite a catch in the middle and then did the heavy lifting after.
First and goal from the Toronto 3. Alexander hands it off. Spin move to the end zone. Touchdown, Alouettes. They'll look for the 9. Right here. 3 out to the left for Alexander. That's where he goes. He's got Austin Mack for a first down. Tackle made by Mark Milton, but not before Mack had picked up the yards needed. Argos send 4. And a great timing throw as it's gunned in there to Sneed. First down, Montreal again.
Well, from the comeback perspective for Davis Alexander, maybe his best throw of the night. Coverage in play, second and long, time running out, first down Montreal.
Thursday night football, nail biter. Inside 3 minutes. Looking to take the lead with just over 2 minutes left. Can they finish the job this time? Alexander, a little bit of confusion, still dumps it off. Rambo's got it, takes it down just outside the 10. Looks like a first down, Montreal. Alouettes knocking on the door, looking for the lead. Alexander keeps it again on the run. He's going to do it himself. Touchdown! Alouettes for the Alouettes as they complete the comeback to stun the Argos.
Huge fourth quarter for Davis Alexander, who limps off, but goes to 8-0, the start of his journey.
For the best start in his CFL career, 8 wins. He joins Danny Mack at the top. There it is, best record to start a career in the history of the league. This one was tight, but they found a way to get it done. Thrilling fashion.